Here we are in Miltenberg on the AMAPrima, Miltenberg, Germany, November 6th. Tiny little quaint town on the Main River. Main is the Celtic word for snake, because this river twists and turns throughout Europe. Very cute.
I can pick out a few words.
Wertheim, castle, hike to the castle. AMAPrima,
or watch movies, you know.
Miltenberg.
I took an earlier cruise and I got to it in the cab of Basel. And it's freaking gorgeous.
Oh, there's still a few people coming up, so let's see.
Do you know how many are signed up?
11. That's why I was surprised when I had 2 people.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Welcome to Bavaria.
Okay.
Today is your first day in Bavaria. And as I walk, I will take off the mask if it's okay with you.
It's good with me, or is it good with you?
As long as we don't get close to each other. And so you enter Bavaria, and Bavaria stands for beer, bratwurst.
Yeah, you might have kilometers. I mean, that's like 30.
I almost did it. I mean, I haven't.
Just in case you want to take a picture, see how long this town is? You see part of the city wall right there, and then this is the oldest part of town over there. You see the big hills? So this town doesn't have a wall, it's built into the hill, and that's why it has ice cellars, and this was very important to store ice from the river to produce beer. Without ice, no beer.
Is that an old quarry?
So they got along and they remained here until the year 260 after Christ. And at this time there was a big war against Babylon. Do you know what Babylon is called? By the way, anybody know what this kind of ginkgo?
Ginkgo. Yeah,
Yes,
I was going to
yes.
say Japanese.
Very expensive. It was there to keep the bad smell out. Today they are just there to impress you. And by the way, the golden pretzel, you know what that means?
What's that?
Bakery. The pretzel means bakery. We stop here for a minute. They even sell now at the street, you know, so you don't have to go in. Because when they had floods downtown, those were the only people that could keep all their cellar goods, because the water didn't go up high. But all the time, Lutheran church in Amsterdam, but I cannot speak for Amsterdam. Here, so expensive, but today, those houses cost a fortune to build a house like that. They look like small castles. The city wall is right there, and the building you saw with the 365 windows is over there. We will see it. Sycamore.
Sycamore,
Yeah, yeah. And I'm amazed it even grows in hot places. Where it's very hot, like Brazil. I saw it in Brazil. I was amazed. Didn't die from the heat.
Yeah, we do.
And you have it too?
Oh, we have it.
Yeah?
Sycamore?
See around the linden tree.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah. And the linden blossom tea you can buy still in our drugstores at apothecary. It's good if you have a cold. You drink a cup, sweat it all out. And if you don't have that, you drink a beer, you warm it up. You've been here, huh?
Frankfurt.
In Frankfurt? Oh, okay. That's not so far. You live here. You can make tea. You can use it as a fertilizer for your garden. And you can eat it as spinach. It's good.
Boil it.
Boil it. It takes the toxins.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't know if they had this in your country, but last year it was so bad, even that our numbers were low. They watched you. Any idea what this was?
A guardhouse.
No?
1-8.
Yeah.
8-5.
And it looks like a little witch house, and that's where people that are working all weekend. You know, the kids do not have to go to school, so the parents can sleep longer. And this house reminds you of the Alps. That's
Exactly.
Somebody's in love with the Alps, and they build a house just like there, with the little heart. House was
Horse carriage.
for the servant and the horse carriage. That's right, for the servant. Today the kids play up here. Live up here. It's beautiful. It's peaceful, but in the winter, by the time they clean those streets, very late. So if you have to go to Roman walls, this way. But you have to stay here
No problem.
for a couple of more. There, lots of ice in former days, 20, 25 Celsius minus. So less ticks. And today we have a mild winter. The day, and I only saw them one time with babies. You turn around. When you see them with babies, they get dangerous. Yeah, but not during the day. Those, this is supposed to be a bench, you know, when people want to rest. Right here, you can lay down and rest, you know, in the hot summer. You know, people had all kinds of ideas because we, as tour guides, there was nothing for us to do. And this is a trail to walk on, you know, for your kids or for even adults. Down there. I cannot. Romans built those paths almost 200 years ago. Actually, they had the Germans build them, and you can tell because I do tours in other towns. This is the Roman path. You can tell they had Germans put red sandstone. Also a private home. Nice and peaceful. They have an electric fence around it now because of the animals. Not because of people, because of the animals coming close. Too many boars. And they destroy the garden, so they have an electric fence. They use this house now also for seminars. Yes.
Is there a time when they allow hunters up here for the boar?
Yes,
Oh.
there's certain times. Yeah, and then they close the
walking.
Yeah. So now we to explain to the people, you know, that go by. And it's good actually for the children that they learn again what a walnut. Natural things, like natural fertilizer, no chemical spray against bugs. We had children from all over Germany and even other countries come to Miltenberg to stay in the youth hostel and to teach them about the Roman history here. They would take them out in the forest, you know, they found out children learn much better, study much better when you take them out. Yeah, when they see it. When they left-hand side, when we have big rain, it's like a little river running down. This is one way. We do not go this way today because it's slippery. We go another way. We take the staircase back down. This is very slippery, but very unique, old-fashioned. And you know what? Since we're up here, I'll show you the house. And then we go. Years ago, beautiful gardens, but you know, the young generation, they move to the big cities and some things fall apart. And this is a very nice house. If I had the money, I would buy it and turn it into a hotel.
Look at the
It
views.
was a bed and breakfast. An Austrian tourist like you came here to Miltenberg in the 1800s, fell in love with Miltenberg, collected his money,
And bought that.
built this. This was a bed and breakfast. Now you can sit up there and look down the river.
You should make a big one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that was a big patio up there. There was a patio. It must have been
Beautiful,
a
huh?
very beautiful hotel and romantic. Beach nut. Beach nut, you say?
Yeah,
Buche?
beach nut.
Beach nut.
Yeah,
Oreo. Very expensive. They invested a lot of money because the black slates,
Yeah.
they are very expensive. They're not from this area. So even today, if you build a new house, I don't know about the young people, but when we go to just you put some tape on it to make it look better. So, sun is coming out, which is good. Former prison cell. You noticed the walls are very thick, so there was no beautiful.
I don't know this.
Yeah. So, and I'll tell you a little story about the monks. They produce recycled paper. So right behind the steam, you see, if you look on the top of the mountain, you see the monastery. Today there are only 3 monks left. Former days, but in Heilbronn. Deutsch? Deutsch? Eltern?
Meine Mutter ist von Heilbronn und mein Vater ist von Wien.
Und wohnen jetzt in Deutschland?
Nein, ich bin bei Vancouver.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
The castle.
Oh, wow.
She told us you could walk up to the castle from here.
Oh, I'm with her. Do you know how to give back?
This way.
Uh-huh.
All of these people.
Oh.
We don't have a lot of time. I think we're all in the same.
There, the view is great.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Are you going up?
Just getting there. So the city square, did you go to the city square?
I'm gonna just shoot back here.
Okay. We'll keep going.
This is. I hear children.
The gate for the unclean, and that's why we didn't pass underneath, because we're clean. Unclean meant the executors that had to do the job of killing the so-called witches right here. They were not allowed to live inside, they had to live outside. Okay. Okay. Please look at the 2 church towers. So, 2006, you know, like I said earlier, we still have Nazis all over the world, and they come to towns to do demonstration and to call young people, come on, join us. So 50% of our children are fatherless. I think this is now everywhere in the world. You know, they grow up with just a mom, and lots of them, they miss to be a leader, or they miss a man and they join them. And later they cannot get out anymore. Anyway, 2006 the Nazis were here and they said to the mayor, in 4 weeks off you come. And rain, I think it was 45 minutes until the last Nazi was out. And they sued him. They took him to court because it's a democracy. And you don't feel anymore that it is a democracy. And they sued him. But the town people paid. Boom. Isn't that something?
Yeah. How cool.
B-O-O-M, yeah. Boom. So now we're moving to the town and we end.
That's a really nice bathroom over there, very clean.
Exit, Einfahrt, entrance.
What's the word?
They say auf Wiedersehen, gute Fahrt. Please have a nice journey. So this is the newer part of town. Some more colorful. Morgen.
Hello.
Very old baby.
Hello.
Oh, she's trying out. It's good stuff. They here since 1875. The town Wertheim, which you will be after the bus, right, is Lutheran. You do not see any Madonnas. So when you see a Madonna, you know Catholic. Okay? Of course, today it's not. They don't burn you anymore. There is a mixture of people here. 1333. The gentleman used to fall out of his bed. No, I'm joking. Because it's leaning. Look.
Oh,
But it's brand new inside. Brand new.
wow, look how much it's
Very modern.
Yeah.
They modern.
This is cute Miltenberg, Germany.
They have lines to go even to the restrooms. It's just packed. You all have eaten bratwurst before and hot dogs, right? And we all add mustard on it or sauerkraut, right?
Yep.
And we all think the reason is because it tastes good, but it's not. Mustard and sauerkraut are two natural fat digesters. And to make a good sausage, you need fat, and some people have problems digesting fat, and that's why you add mustard. And this is the old butcher house that's here since 1615. It would be open, but they're on vacation right now. It's still a butcher shop. Can you imagine? And the reason why is they have the best commercial on the left side of the house. Can you read it? I translate it to you, okay? I translate it. I'll wait for the card. Commercial for a butcher shop. With the strength of the meat, you can do anything. If you ever feel weak, just eat a piece of meat or some sausage. It works like magic. It's good commercial, right? Today we don't believe in this anymore because we know too much. No wooden pipe. Because that's where Elvis was.
Right here?
Oh yes, look. Outside of the wall too. That's close to the house we saw, the 365.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Looks like hard. And this is where you meet in front of this building. One of our male guides will wait there for you, 11:15. So we have, according to my watch, 10 minutes. Is that?
Was the last thing on my heart. No, it was the last thing
Yeah?
Can you tell them they can pull over to Dairy by probably the third or fourth?
up. Yeah. So this, the entire town, 1200th century. So this was a regular guest house. In 1590, they changed it into a royal inn because the towns were so filthy. They dumped things from the windows, and they wanted to have royals in their beautiful town. So they built this hotel with a big arch. They changed it. So the royal people came in, imagine, with a carriage, sitting in the carriage behind horses, and they went straight in. So they didn't have to walk through the mess. They only had to hold a nose because it was smelly. And it worked so well that the royals from all over the world are here now. And that's why the reason Elvis, he was a soldier stationed near Frankfurt, and he heard about the Royal Inn, and that's why he was here. See the pretzel?
Yep.
Until just a couple of years ago in the same family, for many, many generations. And you can tell right away you're in the Catholic area. You can tell the way they decorated the houses, who built it, the year they built it, everything.
Bathroom that way. Oh, pretty bridge.
So, this is how you go back down to the buses, okay? Now the other group is coming in a few minutes, and we still got
So we can go there.
And then right where the gentleman is on the right-hand side, there are 2 red buses, okay? All the best to you. It was nice meeting you.
And we got 1 pretzel, 1 loaf of bread, and 1 duck at the Hensch Bakery.
Somewhere to the left is the River Main, and this is the River Tauber. And the Wertheim has been built on the confluence of this little river Tauber and the Main River.
This is Wertheim, Germany.
On this side. And the docking place is just behind this pole where the cars go out. The docking place. And Bavaria is on the other side of the cup. In the middle is the border. And the yellow, there is a castle to be seen that the parade system down the street, the Princess of Liechtenstein. And the yellow building in front of this castle is a brewery. The Bavaria on the other side and the big building. Across the river Money, and that one is very compact. Alles Gute. This lady suffers from dementia. You see that the houses are built opposite with other windows facing the market, so they're very tiny windows on the right side. And the front before. So even in this area, we follow the way to the direction of the church and then up. Over the text based on ground floor, so they build it wider and higher and wider and higher. That was the decoration 500 years ago. Doesn't depend on the quality of the ice cream. And it says green decoration. You can see the dial of the church from this position. And the dial of the church has only one hand. It is from 1544, and the minute hand was unknown.